What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts in the house once again. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope you guys are feeling great, man. We are here once again. This is episode 3 of season 2 of The Sopranos. Things are getting heated. I don't want to waste too much time on my intro this time because I'm trying to get through these videos. Today I'm trying to do at least 6 or 7 episodes, and then tomorrow I'm going to knock out the rest of the season and make sure that it's up on the channel for early access. So guys, if you have not signed up yet for early access, please consider doing so. It's only $2 a month. I'm not starving, but it helps. I'm just being honest, man. This weekend is also the beginning of the Call of Duty beta, so I don't know if I'll be playing that or recording this, but here I am recording this. But anyways, guys, it's always fun to talk in the future and the present tense at the same present tense, past tense. Sometimes it's weird because you have to consider the fact that people are going to watch this in the future, but you also got to watch what you're talking about in present, because by the time they see this, that time will have already passed. Freaking Inception shit. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, man, make sure you subscribe to the backup channel as well so you can get notifications when these episodes drop. All right, so let's jump into the episode and I will see you guys for the review.
Hey, Janet Jackson.
Hi, Mr. Soprano.
Where's Meadow?
I give up. In the house?
Tony.
Billy. Thanks for calling.
Sure, as soon as I found out it was your mom's place.
This is at his mom's place? What?
OD. Friend says Special K and ecstasy.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Your kid's all right. She's a little drunk.
341, repeat, you're breaking up.
Meadow.
529, are you in pursuit of vehicle on 75 North?
Is this where she went?
In your grandmother's house.
Wasn't my fault.
If I had a quarter for every time I heard that since you learned to talk, I'd have a private jet on 24-hour standby. Get in the car.
Meadow. We can talk about it in the morning. Get down here.
Let her go to bed.
Let her go to bed. I want her to answer for herself. She's drunk. Was she driving like this?
I could have taken ecstasy, but I didn't.
Don't puke on the floor.
What are you doing up? Go to bed.
She fools around with ecstasy and you yell at me?
Get up there.
I can't believe Meadow really just said that just now.
So what did she have to say for herself?
Usual shit. Wasn't my fault.
There was designer drugs there, Tony. So what did you say?
I don't know. I yelled. What the fuck else am I gonna do?
This is America.
There has to be consequences. What kind of parents would we be if we let her get away with this?
Typical?
Plenty of parents still crack the whip.
Yeah, that's what they tell you.
I cannot wait until she goes off to college.
All right, so you can be fucked up with the empty nest syndrome and go on Wellbutrin like your sister.
As a parent today, you are over a barrel no matter what you do. You take away her car, you become her chauffeurs. You ground her, you gotta stay home weekends and be prison guards.
And if you throw her out, the social services will bring her back and we be in front of the judge. She's not 18 yet.
That's your solution, to throw your daughter out?
I'm saying, with the laws today, you can't even restrain your kid physically because she can sue you for child abuse.
There has to be consequences.
And there will be. I hear you. Okay.
That's why I said
Let's just
America.
Because if she finds out we're powerless, we're fucked.
basically rendering you as a parent powerless, and it's the truth.
Rich, so when'd you get out? How come nobody told me?
Well, it's funny. Paulie Walnuts told me he ran into you this morning.
Hey, honest to fucking God, nobody said a word.
Just shut the fuck up.
Who the hell is this guy?
I did a lot of meditation in the can on this.
On what?
Can't believe how clear you see things. Do you ever meditate?
Me? Meditate? Are you crazy?
Not as crazy as I used to be. Still crazy enough to take an eye out.
What's going on here, Rich?
10 years. And not even a pleasant go fuck yourself from you I get.
You know, I always ask how you were doing. Hold on there. How could you let my dear friend sit here with an empty cup of coffee? I'm sorry.
That's all right. Take it easy, kid.
Bring this gentleman a nice veal palm sandwich and hurry the fuck up about it.
The other two stores doing as good as this?
Come on, you know, it's a grind.
It doesn't answer my question.
What happened?
Hey, look, Rich, I know you're a made guy, so I lose either way. But I always respected you and your brother Jackie. I'm no victim here. I'm not some greaseball store owner. I'm sorry, Richie. I will not be shaken down.
Sucking up to Tony Soprano has done wonders for you. I go away for a while, I come back. You're a tough guy.
Don't do this.
Don't do what? Take what's owed to me.
What's owed to you?
I put you in action, Beansy. You got a bad memory, Beansy. You Parmesan sandwich. Fuck you. I'll be back every Saturday, partner.
You know, I don't fucking believe what I'm hearing here. I'm being shaken down for what? What did I do? Tell me, what did I do? This is not right, Richie. I'm not gonna fucking lay down. I'll step up.
Down, huh? You want me down? You piece of shit!
Good morning. I'm sorry, is it afternoon?
Please.
Please what? You better have some answers, young lady.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, fine. You're punished.
For what? I didn't do anything.
Oh, you call what you did to Grandma's house nothing?
It wasn't my fault.
It's never your fault, Meadow.
It was just supposed to be me, Hunter, and the Macaluso twins, and then Steve shows up with his asshole friend Adam and a bunch of people from Boonton.
Oh, so Steve's just walking around trying doorknobs till he hits the jackpot.
No, Hunter goes and tells him.
Oh, now with the hunter.
Yeah, and she's over at her house blaming it all on Meadow. It's an old game.
We're under a lot of pressure, okay? You try studying day and night to get into college. We've been working hard. We deserve tonight.
All right, take it easy. Take it easy.
I'm sorry you're under a lot of pressure, Meadow. But it's still no excuse.
All right.
So who was this ecstasy guy?
I have some thoughts. Before we get into this whole entire thing of, you know, them finding out who provided the drugs and all that. Bruh, let me tell y'all something, and this is the epitome of what goes down in many American households these days, where you see this kind of stuff happening. I'm gonna tell you guys this. Recently, somebody that I knew, a kid, like no more than I think he was like 14 at the time, right? I think it's been like a year since the incident happened. He got shot at a party shouldn't have been at, right? Because he went there, older brother, whatnot. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to get into too much details, right? He got shot at the party. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he had an excuse or whatever the situation is, but these are the type of things that you know what I'm saying? These are the types of things that parents try to avoid. These are the kind of situations. These are the reasons why we tell you not to do these things. If you need a day, why does it have to include alcohol? Why does it have to include drugs, whether or not you took them or not? Why does it have to include partying somewhere other than your home with unsupervised? Why? That is always my question. Why does it have to be in a place like that where you feel like you have to be? I could never understand that as kids. As a kid, for me, I never had the desire to go out and go to these unsavory places where anything could happen. You get what I'm saying? I just never had that desire. And I'm not saying that if you have the desire, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't try to find a way to cure those desires or whatever the situation is. Plenty of kids out there are under pressure from studying and doing all of this other stuff and, you know, to get into a good college and all this stuff. I understand, but that's a part of life. That is a part of life. That doesn't mean this not should be used as an excuse to go do these things and get drunk, right? You understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not telling you that kids shouldn't have fun, because they should. But why is it that your first thought of fun is to go out drinking? Number one, you're underaged. Listen, I'm not saying that, you know, a 16, 17-year-old can't handle liquor or whatever. Because, you know what I'm saying, 12, 14 years old, I was already drinking mild alcohol, not a lot. But I was drinking stuff that was like maybe 5, maybe 10% proof, a beer, you know what I'm saying? But it was never in excess. As I told you guys, I have never been drunk in my entire life. I've been tipsy, you get what I'm saying? But I've never been like blackout drunk, like, you know what I'm saying, vomiting and all of this other stuff. Like, I've never gone to the excess of that. I have drank beers, like I've drank a 6-pack and, you know, it buzz. And maybe I just have a higher tolerance than most people, but at the same time, I've never done it in excess. I'm not talking about I drank 6 beers straight, gulping them down. It was more like over a stretch of time, like if I'm hanging out somewhere for the night, you know, talking with a friend or something like that, we might end up over the course of 4 or 5 hours have 6 beers. You get what I'm saying? But it was never excessive to the point. And I understand this is one of those subjects that a lot of people, they don't want to address. You get what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about it because this is what parents have to deal with. They have to deal with this stuff in America, and then you have to be so careful on how you deal with it. You get what I'm saying? Because, oh no, the kid might rebel and bruh, I don't care, man. I don't care. Because in a situation like this where she's trying to make it seem like it's somebody else's fault, you made the choice to be there even after the fact when so many people showed up. If that was a problem, you should have took the time to think about it and go to hell home. The point of the matter is it's not even that you had the parties, it's what was involved with the party. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a situation where the police decided to arrest everybody there because you're drinking, you're underaged. Right? It's crazy. It's crazy for her to be making that kind of excuse. I'm not with it.
I just told you, Adam. I don't even know him. He just showed up with Steve.
This the same Steve I know, the school newspaper kid you're always with?
He's a flea. Why do you think I stopped hanging out with him?
That's news to me. You don't hang out with Steve.
It's painful to talk about, okay?
Well, you're gonna get punished.
Look, you guys, I know what I did was not okay. I've been thinking about it a lot and really not feeling good about myself, okay? And I think you should take away my Discover card.
You better believe it.
That's right.
For 2 weeks.
3.
So the kid gets to tell you what the punishment is? What kind of... You know what?
Your allowance.
I spent my allowance and I already owe Mom.
The pashmina. We can wait on that.
Why don't you get $10 a week, cash, no more, till you get your card back, for gas.
The kid gets to tell you what the punishment is. See, she's smiling.
Meet Richie Aprile.
Jesus Christ, how you doing? I gotta tell you, your brother Jackie was like a fucking god. Great leader. And I heard a lot about you.
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
heard a
this
lot
is
about you.
Jackie's brother,
why
the
I'm
dude
here.
that died. I didn't even, like, caught on to that until now.
Out of respect for our friend here, I'm gonna talk nice. I ever hear you raise your hands to my niece again, next time you won't see my face. You understand?
Who told you I put
I
my hand
just
up?
realized what is going on.
This kid getting jerky with me. Look, kid, I shouldn't have to explain myself. I'm from the old school. You want to raise your hands, you give her your last name. Then it's none of my fucking business. Until then, keep your hands in your pockets. We understand each other? Now get out of here. I want to talk to Tony.
Go ahead.
He's a good kid.
Capable.
Capable.
Look, Tom, this is the thing. I want to get my shy business back on its feet. Now, I keep getting these calls from my brother Jack's customers. Where the fuck are you going?
I'll talk to you later, Richie.
You want to tell me what just happened?
We're talking business with the skipper directly.
Are you fucking with me?
You can talk to him, but not now and never here.
What did I say?
Hey, have you been?
Can't complain. Look good.
Where are your friends going? Yeah, tell them to come back. Join us.
No, they're leaving.
It's my first time here. The veal is excellent.
What are we making, small talk now?
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Tony is pissed that she won't...
Toodle-oo.
Toodle-oo, what the hell?
Fucking ooh. What the fuck was that? God, I couldn't sleep all night. I was so embarrassed.
What was so wrong with Toodle-oo? It's an accepted form of goodbye.
That's not the way I talk with patients. It wasn't me. It was someone else.
Jennifer. For whatever reason, at that moment, you felt safer showing him Jennifer, not Doctor. I mean, what did you see at that table that made you want to hide Doctor? And who were you hiding from?
I saw a patient that I never wanted to see again. That's who I was hiding from, a patient.
When you say see, do you mean that as in see professionally or just plain see?
What's the difference?
That's a big difference. If it was just a matter of just plain old see, then you would have been the cordial doctor and said good night. But because he's someone you didn't want to see professionally, you abandoned the doctor facade and adopted the Jennifer posture. Hence, Toodle-oo.
Okay, you're almost there, Elliot, but not quite. Young girls are not accountable for their behavior. I think Toodle-oo was the action of a ditzy young girl. And I regressed into the girl thing to escape responsibility for abandoning a patient. He asked me for help. Look, I need you as a colleague to tell me that I did the right thing.
You've got to ask yourself why you became a psychiatrist in the first place. If it was only to help people to stop smoking or biting their nails, then so be it. And nothing wrong with that.
I had another patient who committed suicide because I was treating this man, because I had to go on the lam.
Treating patients from a motel room may not have been optimum, but you were still there for her. You were in phone contact. Would have been the same if you'd been on vacation. you
He has a
say
point.
lamb?
That was on the lamb. Pretty young, right?
Drag me always out to this place. I'm walking through the food court. This fucking kid spilled fried rice all over me.
Take it easy. Keep your voice down. Let's talk.
Yeah, let's. How would you feel? You wrap up a dime, your crew evaporates, and you walk away from me like I got some catchy disease?
I don't talk business with anybody. Don't take it personal. Guy in my position is a government target. What do you think we're meeting in a fucking mall?
Feels disrespectful. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm the guy who saved you from the hit parade.
When? When did you ever step in for me?
You forget? When you and my kid brother stuck up Feature Laman's card game? Feature was made before the electric light. If it wasn't for me, you two kids would have caught a vicious beating, to say the least.
Richie, you know I love you. You're like my big brother, okay? You're gonna be taken care of. What was yours before you went away will be yours again. Just gotta give it some time.
Gee, Anthony. You do that for me.
Fuck you.
What's mine is not yours to give me.
Hey, prick, you reached out to me.
I said what I wanted to say. Oh, we got a problem, kid?
Hey, I'm just trying to get you to slow the fuck down, okay? Things are different now. Gotta be extra, extra careful.
When do you know me not to be careful?
When? How about you been out of the can 10 fucking minutes already trying to shake down Beansy for a piece of his pizza joints? Do me a favor. Back off. He's a good earner.
Yeah, for you.
Hey, that's none of your fucking cartsies. Those pizza joints are strictly a cash business. They come in handy.
He's a sneaky cocksucker.
Or whatever. Back off.
You taking the side of a civilian over me?
Jesus fucking Christ, Richie, I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't, go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How's your sister?
Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk.
What?
My sister.
Janice. How's she doing?
Oh.
Niggas.
Thought you were baiting me, you know. How's your sister? Fuck your mother.
Have you seen what she did?
Oh.
Meadow. That house is fucked.
Thought you didn't swear.
What are you talking about?
I'm outraged. No, I am beyond outraged. Talk about disgrace. Disrespect for other people's property? That place, it's like a freaking shooting gallery. It smells of urine. There's puke all over the beautiful hardwood floors.
Sounds
There's
like your
puke
apartment in Venice.
Don't worry about it. She's been punished.
Oh, 3 weeks without a credit card. Oh, Madon, that's some heavy shit there.
Janice?
You know, if that was my child...
You know what? Fuck this. You got a lot of fucking balls, you know that?
Don't talk to me like that.
Tony?
No, let's clear the air here. You come right into town like some Vishnu come lately trying to play the concerned daughter. Who the fuck are you kidding? You're just here to pick the friggin' bones.
There's a lot I could say right now that I am not gonna say.
A lot of balls.
Temper tantrums. He hasn't changed one iota since we lived in Newark. Not one iota.
You are passing judgment on him, Janice, on us as parents. I told you once already. How we discipline our children is none of anybody's business.
You let that girl ride roughshod over you, someday you're gonna regret it.
Mother
Really?
of God, Janice. Are all of you Sopranos...
Hold on a second. Wasn't she the one that suggested that they just let her be? What are you, bipolar? What? Yo, wasn't she the one that suggested that they do nothing, pretty much? You were, what do they call it? They were infringing on her freedom or whatever. Now all of a sudden, because the house is trashed, you now wanted them to hand out a harsher punishment? Like, you gotta be kidding me. All of you Sopranos are the same. Oh, man.
Say you nicely to stay out of it. You're pretending you don't hear me. Well, maybe you're gonna hear this. Mind your fucking business. Keep your mouth shut when it comes to my kids. All right? Maybe I've stayed here too long.
Yeah, maybe. That's long overdue. Your body's pitch doing its part.
I was afraid you didn't get the message.
Put a shirt on. I'm getting a chubby.
Doc, this is one of my dearest friends. Richie, say hello to the best fucking hot man in the world, Doug Shrek.
I think Mr. Soprano oversold me. I'm only the best in the Western world.
Fucking ball breaker. Doc, do me a favor. Me and Richie.
Yeah, no problem.
He's a good kid. Lets me use it doctor-patient privilege to meet people here. Fucking house arrest. Federal marshals are so far up my ass I can taste Brill cream. Jesus, you look good. How you feeling?
Better than some, not as bad as others. I gotta meet Tony at a mall. You here? What the fuck is happening?
Like the man said, may you live in interesting times. You met with Tony?
It's more like a fucking audience with the Pope.
What are you gonna do?
Whatever you tell me.
You and your brother were always good boys.
You tell me this is the way it is, and so be it. You tell me otherwise, I'm yours, Junior. Whatever, whoever. Just say it.
I'm sorry, is the music too loud? Oh, no, it's fine. I just wanted to apologize.
The fuck are you apologizing for?
No, I should be apologizing to you. I was out of line. You're right. I never raised a child.
It ain't about you not raising a child. It's the fact that...
Come back to Montreal. I'm
Well,
still
okay.
petitioning the State Department, but I think they have me on their enemy radicals list. So.
What?
When was the last time you saw Harpo? He changed his name to Hal. I'm sorry, Carm. Can we not talk about him? Look, I just want you to know that I was way out of line. Well, I'm sorry too, really. I feel terrible. Yeah, your family. That family means a lot. I don't feel right about you leaving here. I don't know. I don't think Tony wants me here. And well, where are you gonna go? That house is in no condition to move into, especially now. I'll be all right. No, I'm sorry. I can't let you leave. Really, I want you to stay. Okay.
Nah, bruh.
Okay. Oh, good night. Good night. Oh,
I guess I mean, I probably would have asked her to stay as well, but at the same time, nah, I wasn't gonna apologize about what I said. Hell nah. Kill this dude, man. This man is just making the rounds.
Richie Aprile.
But I thought you were dead.
No, hon, that was my brother Jackie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, how did he die, the poor baby?
He had cancer.
Me too. Oh, shut that kid, would ya? You know, I was in a private room. My Johnny would roll over in his grave if he saw this. Oh, they wheel people in and out, in and out. Oh, go on.
So, isn't Pavati supposed to be here?
I don't know who that is.
your daughter, Pavati, Janice.
Oh, now please, don't start with that name business. She did it to shame me.
We'll have to have the tea without lemon. Richie.
What is the connection between these two?
You see the beautiful
They must
flowers
used to
they
fuck
brought
or something.
Your father has friends with class. Not like some people.
Ma, he's not one of Dad's friends. He's my friend.
He's your boyfriend?
Don't you remember me? You used to yell at me for beeping my car horn when I came over to pick up Janice.
Ah.
You know, someday, somebody's gonna wash out your mouth with soap on.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you?
He used to.
The Lord would take me.
Uffa, Ma, start the zit. The man's come to visit you.
Take it easy. Is that how you talk to your mother?
Well, you lay the same trip on everybody who comes in here. But don't you have any shame?
Shame? Oh, I got plenty of shame. Believe me, you don't want to hear what I'm ashamed of.
Go ahead, Ma. Shoot your best shot.
Never you mind. Just remember what we talked about last week.
Ma, I'm gonna go to the cafeteria for some coffee.
Are you coming back?
Yes.
I bet you're very good to your mother.
In the scenes, it's so weird. She just happens to be. Oh. It's a dream. I was like, she just happens to be passing by while this happened.
Mate, you 1,000% sure it was Richie Aprile driving that car?
1,000%? No, a fucking 1,000,000%. Let me tell you something, Tony. He's lucky I ain't no rap fuck. Because the law knows that was no random hit and run.
Hey, don't start talking foolish. We're old school, right? We wash our own dirty laundry. Hey, am I right, Beans?
Yeah, old school.
Okay, good.
So you're here to see your ma? I hear she's upstairs.
No, I came here to see you, you prick.
That's okay. Go do what you gotta do.
I thought I told you to back the fuck off, Beansy.
I did. Then I put it in drive.
Oh, you think this is funny? That guy might never walk again. Did you know that? And for what? Because he didn't duke you enough? Because he didn't visit you in the can? When's the last time you visited anybody in the can, Richie? When's the last time you gave a fuck about anybody with Richie Aprile? Do you remember one thing, and this you better hear? You want to talk all this old school bullshit about the rules? Well, here's a rule you might remember. I'm the motherfucking one who calls the shots. And you better pay me the respect that I gave your brother, or we're gonna have a problem. A bad one. Now get the fuck out of here.
All right, Tony.
Yeah. All right.
But he ain't listening to you. He listening to Junior. All right. Episode 3 is done. Yes. Anyways, guys, that was a beautiful episode nonetheless. All right, so we learned about this new character, Richie. Richie is a loose cannon. You know, when you operate without impunity and you expect things to be the same when you get out of jail, I can understand why Richie acts the way he acts, but I also understand that he's not getting what Tony is trying to give him. It's a different time, bro. The feds are all over us. We need to move carefully. We can't just be discussing business out in the open no more and stuff like that, because these guys are watching us. Guys are always watching. We got to be careful. We got to meet in public places and have these discussions because those places are not wired. You got to understand, you can't think that you're invincible. You cannot think that you're invincible. Maybe back in the day, you know what I'm saying, a lot of criminals used to operate without impunities, used to operate without worrying about consequences because police was afraid to touch them and stuff like that. It is not, it don't work like that these days. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these, you know, all dudes, especially in like drug trafficking and stuff like that now, a lot of these dudes that are still doing it to this day, they are undercover. Okay, they are undercover doing this. They can't just be out in the open like your Pablo Escobar and you're talking about the Mexican cartel and stuff like that. The bosses have to be under. They got to do this from behind the scenes. They don't try to be like out in the open with it all, you know what I'm saying, buying all sorts of stuff and stuff like that. Like, they can't do that shit no more because they watch. You know what I'm saying? They are watching. I was watching this series the other day. I don't remember. I think it was Invisible. I think that was the name of the series. It was like a documentary series talking about some of these you know, cartel bosses and stuff like that, how it has changed since the days of Pablo Escobar and how they conduct their business and stuff like that. Like, it's just, they gotta be an invisible, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these you know, places and, you know, burning down, you know, coke operating businesses and stuff like that, like, they don't know who's really in charge. They might hear rumors, they might have, you know, they might hear people refer to them as a certain name or something like that, but they really don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know. They can't put a face to it. These people, they try to stay out of the limelight or the spotlight or, you know, recognition more than anything else. They know they're the boss. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know who they are. You know what I mean? So Tony is kind of in that place right now where he has to be so careful about what he does and how he does it, when he discuss stuff, where he discuss stuff, because he understands this. Now Junior and his ignorant self is out of prison or house arrest. Now he's still trying to do stuff the old school way. And the fact of the matter that he took in Richie so easily, you know, that just goes to show you that he hasn't changed a bit. He's still gonna be up to no good. He's still gonna be trying to do stuff behind Tony's back. He probably even try to kill him again. And I'm not for that. I'm not with that. Like, if you're gonna do things, do it the right way. Come out understanding. Now, his relationship with Janice is a whole different story. Like, if that's going to be something where, you know what I'm saying? I love the fact how he checked Christopher though. Like, I like when he did that, when he checked Christopher, because Christopher's not a made man. You know what I'm saying? I love how he checked him and let him know, it's like, dude, I heard you're putting your hands on my niece. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he let him know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And he said, next time I hear about that, it's going to be a different kind of conversation. You know what I'm saying? But, because, first of all, I mean, she did hit him back. So, you don't do that. You don't, you know what I'm saying? I know it was a different time or whatever. It doesn't matter if you're married to the woman or you're not married to her. You don't do it. You walk away. You walk away. You know what I'm saying? Restrain yourself from putting your hands on a woman. Just don't do that. I mean, even in today, you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't do that. Don't do that. I'm not with that. You never do that. You just don't do it. It doesn't prove you're a man. It doesn't make you a better man. It doesn't make you cool in any way. It's just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes on to this series, man, I really do like how they progress throughout the seasons. We're 3 episodes in, and I'm already seeing, you know what I'm saying, like I'm already seeing the setup for the season or how it might go. You know what I'm saying, like new characters that they've introduced, Bobby, Richie, Janice, and even we got to meet Barbara as well. So pretty cool stuff. I'm a little worried about Meadow. I don't know what that's about. In my thinking, I'm thinking that maybe that Janice is the one that has her doing this out of something, or maybe Carmela is doing this behind Tony's back and punishing her more. I don't know what it is, but there's something beyond that, and I think maybe Tony's gonna be upset about it, or maybe, I don't know. If it's Carmela doing it, cool. You get what I'm saying? But I don't think it is Carmela. I think this is Janice's doing. I think Janice maybe has her doing this, or forced her to do it, or something like that. Like, in my opinion, I don't feel like Meadow got a big punishment for this, or I don't think it was good enough. It was her idea. Kids should never be able to pick their punishment. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always going to be something that they're okay with and they don't mind doing. I mean, you go to a party, you get drunk without your parents knowing, you know what I'm saying, and your punishment is they take away your credit card for 3 weeks. Like, what is that? Like, how do you, there's no, so that's not punishment. You get what I'm saying? That's not punishment. In my opinion, that's not a punishment. That's just like taking away something they shouldn't have had in the first place. I'm not giving a 16 or a 17-year-old a credit card. You crazy? Like, I don't care how much money I got. Like, that's crazy. But in any case, that they do what they do. But in any case, man, that was a great episode nonetheless. I'm jumping into episode 4. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, and I will catch you guys later, man. Peace.